morning, dear friends, ladies and gentlemen. Today is truly a red letter day for us at AABN. It marks a magnificent milestone in the annals of AABN's Sunday webinar outreach programs since we have hit the magic number of 100. We had 99 speakers over 110 weeks. Over time, the response and participation in all these webinars has been hugely informative from a networking point of view, and it is only natural and befitting that the speaker of the 100th webinar today is someone who can embellish the occasion with his august presence and take us through this amazing walk of life. To mark this memorable day, we have one of the most inspiring self-made icons from the business community. Friends, please join me in welcoming the one and only Rotarian through VR Muthu. He is a mentor, role model for entrepreneurs and a thought leader. Before I have the honor to tell about our distinguished speaker of the session, I would like to narrate a biblical story which has stunning coincidence with the birthplace of our illustrious speaker. Yes, all of you would remember David and Goliath. Similar situation occurred as per medieval history of Virdugal Vitte, meaning award headstone, which is known as Virudhunagar today to world. It is in this famous land, as per folklore, a resident of this hamlet challenged, fought and won a mighty warrior and earned the title Virudhu, meaning award. Incidentally, this holy land gave birth to several gems, pearls, diamonds in human form, who brought changes to not only people of Tamil Nadu, but to entire society. To name a few, Ramana Mahashri through K. Kamaraj, through VVV Rajendran, to inventor of email through Shiva Ayadurai, and now our speaker, the district governor, Rotarian through VR Muthu, chairman of IDHAYAM family. Today, brand IDHAYAM is attested as a symbol of quality, and that it was on the breakfast table of most South Indians all over the world, sharing smiles indicating that IDHAYAM is available to them. To tell about our learner speaker today in his own submission, or through VR Muthu, customer is my God, business my religion, my organization is shrine, service to customers is my prayer, customer satisfaction is my blessing. To people like Rotarian through VR Muthu, success is a continuing journey, not a destination. Passionate and instinctive, this homegrown entrepreneur saw the coming of age of the country's new consumer class. Through VR Muthu, holds several positions across various organizations and the board of several companies. His philanthropic work encompasses the world of education as well. Rotary International attracted him as an incredible organization that operates on the ideas service above self. He became a Rotarian and feels that his life became more meaningful after that. Currently, he is the district governor of Rotary District 3212. It is going to be the best ever AABN program with such wonderful personality like Thiru B.R. Muthu with us to address you on this 100th session. And he would be talking to you on the issues being faced by our nation and Tamil Nadu in particular, as we are on the threshold of surging to a 1 trillion economy. Hence, hold experience and have a live chat with our illustrious personality, B.R. Muthu. And as such, we sincerely thank you, sir, for being with us to share several of expertise and memories from green pages of legendary IDHAYAM and other brands, Mantra, Hargil, Samadhi, Dots, Tahini. I would like to open the floor to the one and only Rotarian through VR Muthu, whose hard-hitting experiences are bound to inspire and guide you. His is the story of a dream that turned into reality only because of his passion and the grit to take the plunge. It is the story of the trump of hope and hard work, ideas and innovation. Once again, a very warm welcome to you, sir. We are truly privileged to have you deliver the special address. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Gopi. Thank you very much. Gopi, you people have been speaking in English. How about speaking in Hindi?
You can, sir. There are a lot of people here from Maharashtra.
Yeah. So what I propose is, I begin with Hindi, then I go on with Tamil as well, because I find most of you from Annamalai University, Annamalai alumni. And I'm proud to share that my daughter is from Annamalai University. She did her MBBS in Annamalai University. And my son-in-law as well, he did his MBBS in Annamalai University. So we are connected to Annamalai University, though not with the engineering fraternity. So thanks for the opportunity. Let me begin with the Hindi song, Hindi a kavita, Hindi poetry, which is meant for the business people. And before I go ahead, Gopi has given so much of optimism, before I start. The expectations have been created, and I sincerely believe that I stand up to your expectations. But I'm very proud and happy that this is your 100th episode. And like all those people who have been saying that consistency is something very important quality if you want to be successful in life. And I'm happy that your team, Annamalai Alumni Business Network, has been very consistent in meeting almost every week since you started. This is marvelous. This does not happen. And one thing I appreciate that even after the COVID has gone, you guys still stick to Zoom, which we most of us are not doing. So this is good because you are able to connect with people from other countries as well, from far off places, which is not possible otherwise. So it is time that all of us in our associations, in our service organizations like Rotary and all, it's not necessary that we should meet physically alone. It is very much possible to meet online and make it very useful and make it less painful. You don't have to travel and you can be very much in your house. So these are certain advantages that Zoom gave us and we forgot. Most of us forgot. And thanks to Annamalai Alumni Business Network, who reminded me, oh, this is a method. And this is again possible. Yeah, thank you very much. So now let me begin with my Hindi kavita. The kavita goes like this. When I was introduced, I think Gopi narrated that in English, my favorite kavita, which conveys a lot of meaning for business people, especially for any businessman, especially for the marketing person, I would say, because there is a focus on consumer. Yeah. Now this is the kavita. Main hu ek vyapari. I think this is a very simple Hindi, most of you would understand. Main hu ek vyapari is I am a businessman. Naan oru vyapari. That's known. I'm a businessman. I'm here. And the second line goes like this. Vyapar mera dharam. That is, business is my religion. My dear friends, I am not a Hindu. I am not a Muslim. I am not a Christian. I am more a businessman. My religion is business. Any religion is okay for me because business, for a businessman, anybody and everybody is a customer. So the second line is Vyapar mera dharam. Business is my religion. So you must be dedicated. You must be sincere in your business. And the third line goes like this. Dukan mera mandir. Dukan mera mandir. I think most of you must understand what is it. My business establishment, my office, my factory is temple for me. My father used to say that if I do my duty sincerely, if I be a karma yogi, that is enough to reach God. Maybe I don't have to go to the temples every day. You can reach God through bhakti yoga. You go to temple then. You can reach God through your hard work and sincerity, doing your duty. So when I say Dukan Mera Mandir, whatever I get in my mandir, in my temple, I get in my office. And I must be so sincere and dedicated. That is Dukan Mera Mandir. Now that we have come to the mandir, we must see who is the God. My dear friends, who is the God in this temple of business? Very simple and straightforward answer. And that is Grahak, Grahak Mera Bhagavan. When I say Grahak, I mean customer. My dear friends, customer is my God. Customer is everything to me. If I have customers, I am a successful businessman. If I don't have customers, I'm sorry, I will not be a businessman at all. So for being a businessman, a successful businessman, I need my customers. So my customers are equal to God, my dear friends. So I say, the Hindi Kavita says, Grahak Mera Bhagwan. So now that you are in the temple and you know who is the God, we do puja in the temple. What is the puja here in this temple of business? My dear friends, this is Grahak ki seva meri puja. Grahak ki seva meri puja. Service to customer is puja for me. Okay, so when you serve your customers, you must be sincere, you must be truthful, you have to give your best to your customer. I'm reminded of Tirukural, it says, Vanibam Sevarku, Vanibam Peni, Piravum Tamabor Chain. The meaning is, when you do business in such a way that even for your requirements, you must buy in your shop. To be very straightforward and very simple. See, suppose I'm running a provision shop and there's a marriage at my home. Where do I buy my provisions? I should not go and buy my provisions in another shop. I must buy in my shop because that should be the best in quality. That is what Oliver says. Vanibam Sevark, Vanibam Peni, Piravum Tamavor Chain. See, for example, when you serve your customer, you serve your customer so sincerely as if it is your own house, your own family, your own wife. When you give your wife a product, it should be the best quality. Similarly, every customer of yours deserves the best quality. So I told you, Grahak ki seva meri puja. Service to customer is equivalent to puja. Then in the temple, so after we pray, after we do puja, we get prasad. So that similarly, we get prasad in our temple of business. And my dear friends, what is that? That is nothing but Grahak ka samadhan. Grahak ka samadhan, mera prasad. That is customer satisfaction is prasadam to me. My dear friends, the Hindi Kavita I'm here telling you because this makes a lot of sense. If you adhere to this one particular message where you are supposed to have a great respect and regard for your customer, when you have regard and respect for your customer, you get the best quality. When you get the best quality, when you give the best quality, your customer stays with you for years together. My dear friends, our customers staying with us for more than 80 years, thanks to the quality that we have been maintaining. And my dear friends, we have been continuously improving the quality of the products that we make. Now here, I would like to share with you an experience of my Bombay distributor. Maybe some of you have heard, and maybe some of you have not heard. So for those who have heard already, I'm sorry, it's a repetition. But for those who have not heard, it will be an interesting story. At Bombay, my distributor was in a film theater, in a cinema theater. He was there watching a second show, late night show. He got a phone call from somebody and he attended the phone. And he was surprised to find that there was somebody who wanted 2 liters of idayam immediately. 2 liters of idayam, nallannai, or idayam sesame oil, or idayam tilka tel, whatever it is. 2 liters of idayam nallannai immediately. My dear friends, that was a late night show. My distributor was not happy. See, he was not ready to serve at 10:30 or 11 at night, just 2 liters of oil. And he cut the line, Again, the phone rang, So this time the man said, don't cut the line. Please listen to me. I require 2 liters of IDHAYAM Nallanai immediately. If we deliver it now, we will take it in the last flight to Delhi. From Delhi, tomorrow early in the morning, there's a flight for Moscow. So we have to airlift to Moscow. And in another 3 days, we have Prime Minister Narendra Modi to have breakfast in Moscow with the president of USSR. So it's very important that we have IDHAYAM Nallanai. We already have ready. We are ready to make idlis. We are ready to have sambar, chutney, but we don't have the idli podi, that powder for idli. So we need that idli podi. We'll make that ready, and we need IDHAYAM sesame oil. So make it a point to serve me immediately. My distributor was excited. He decided he can see the movie anytime. Immediately left and gave the 2 liters of IDHAYAM to that catering man of Bombay, who lifted to the same to Moscow. My dear friends, the point that I'm trying to make here is when you make a quality product, it should be of the best quality. When you make the best quality, even the Prime Minister of India, the Prime Minister of any country would be your customer. So quality focus is what I'm trying to stress now. So this is one experience that I shared with you. The other experience that I have to share with you is a marketing experience at Bangalore. When we did market in Tamil Nadu, we have been fairly successful. And we reached all over Tamil Nadu. And we thought the next destination should be Bangalore and Bombay. The reason being, in India, after Tamil Nadu, Bangalore and Bombay happen to be a place where there are a lot of Tamils. I watch the subscription of Kumudam, Ananda Vegadan in Bangalore and Bombay, and I used to be surprised that there are more people in Bombay and more people in Bangalore than at Coimbatore or Madurai who read these magazines, Ananda Vegadan and Kumudam. So you understand there's a population of Tamil Nadu there, population of Tamils. So I thought Bangalore would be a good market. So I went to Bangalore and tried to, for the first time, try to market our IDHAYAM sesame oil there. And there was a mini supermarket. And there were 2 brothers who were taking care of the supermarket. And I wanted to sell my product there, at least 10 liters of IDHAYAM, which is 1 box of IDHAYAM. So I went and spoke to the elder brother. I think there are a lot of marketing people here who would agree that when you go to market, first thing that you'll hear is no. You meet with the answer no. There is nobody who will welcome. I mean, most of the time. That has been my experience. We need to convince them. We need to bring forth the quality of our product, and it takes some time, Never in the first occasion you get your thing marketed. So I went there, I talked to the elder brother, and the elder brother was not interested to listen to me at all. So he simply said, sorry, we are not interested. Then I met his younger brother, and younger brother was busy with some packing and dispatching. So the younger brother said, please leave me alone. Why don't you meet our manager? My dear friends, the decision maker must be either the elder brother or the younger brother. In that particular supermarket, I don't expect the manager to give me orders. But I had no choice. I was asked to go to the manager. I went to the manager, and instead of asking him to buy my product, I started looking at another concept, how to convince these people, how to win over these people. My dear friends, what I have to say is, whenever you are in a crisis, whenever you are in a difficulty, you start to think. If you have no difficulties, you don't think. Do you agree with me? That has been my experience. So I started to think because both the brothers are not interested. I must do something seriously. My dear friends, I got a new idea. I told the manager, dear manager, you tell me how many customers you have who buy for more than rupees 1,000 at a time, and at what time of the month. So the manager came out and told me, he was good enough to tell me, he was kind enough to tell me that he has about 600 customers who come in the first week who buy for rupees 1,000 or more at a time. And I said, okay, that's very nice. That 600 customers of yours will get half liter of IDHAYAM free of charge. That was my offer. Free product, free sample for about 600 customers of that particular supermarket. And the manager wanted to know how much will that cost. I told him, forget about the cost. It's going to cost me about 24,000. 24,000 you want to spend on our customers. I said, it's not a problem. I want to place my products here. So in order to place my products, I must win over your customers. So I'm giving free sample to your customers, 500 ml. The manager was astonished. He was very happy. He took me to the younger brother. The manager, the younger brother took me to the elder brother. And believe me, three of them took me to the room nearby. And there was one chair where I was asked to sit. And all the three of them stood around me and said, what we can do? What shall we do? What should we do? My dear friends, in marketing, when people say no, we start thinking and we get ideas. This concept of free sample, I never had in my mind before I went to market at Bangalore. The crisis there, the non-acceptance of my product there gave me this idea where instead of just selling 10 liters of my product in that shop, I could target 600 customers of that shop. And by the way, they are the customers who spend rupees 1,000 or more at a time. So I targeted the big buyers of that outlet and reached the 600. Next month, we went there and we distributed free samples to the 600 customers. And believe me, this started a new concept and we named it Big Buyer Scheme. This is the concept that we have been using all over India, even places like London, even places like Dubai, where we introduced this concept of Big Buyer Scheme and gave free samples to numerous customers who ultimately testing the quality, they came back and purchased our product. My dear friends, so what I'm trying to tell you is, whenever you get a no, my dear friends, that is an opportunity. You start thinking. And when you think, you get a beautiful idea. Think, there must be a better way. So this is the better way that was invented and that is being followed even today. We follow this concept of Big Buyer Scheme. Now, I would like to share even some earlier experience in our company. When I joined our company sometime in 1978, our business was 2 crores. Our annual turnover was 2 crores. That yearly turnover. That was when I joined our business. And today is 44 years are over now. And this year, we are sure we'll be somewhere between 800 to 1,000 crores. So this growth has been possible because we started with door-to-door campaign all over Tamil Nadu. we were having our business only in 2 districts of Tamil Nadu, the earlier Ramnath district and the earlier Madurai districts. And now Madurai district has become 3 districts. I'm sorry, I was the call to cut. So I thought we should increase our business all over Tamil Nadu. We were restricted to small geographical area. So I had a meet staff members and I asked them, how do we develop? How do we grow? My dear friends, here I have a point. See, I am a product of Bombay University, but I didn't know what to do when it came to marketing our products. So I organized a meeting of my staff members, especially the sales team, and asked them what to do, how to do. My dear friends, here I have a message. Whenever you have a problem in your company, organize a staff meeting. Organize a staff meeting who are concerned with that particular activity, maybe production or finance or marketing, and ask them what to do. My dear friends, I tell you, they will give you the right idea. They will guide you. And that idea that they give you will take you to great heights. So that first meeting that we had in our company sometime in 1980, one of the staff members gave the idea of door-to-door campaign. That idea, even today, believe me, we are following that idea. And door-to-door campaign, I would like to tell you, door-to-door campaign is not just for marketing. It is much more than that. Through door-to-door campaign, we are not only marketing, we are doing research and development. When we repeat door-to-door campaign, when we go to the same place again with a different product, we get to know the customer's experience of our other product that we marketed 3 months before. For example, our door-to-door campaign happens to be our research and development department. You believe me? You have to believe me. It is our research and development department. Because through our door-to-door campaign, we came to know that 4 liters of our groundnut oil was equal to 5 liters of any refined oil that is available in the market. That is, 4 liters of our groundnut oil, mantra groundnut oil, was sufficient to make whatever food that you had to make, whatever deep fried items that you had to make. So we had a better yield or better outcome. So the point here I'm trying to make is this knowledge of effectiveness of the product. Our product has been more effective by way of less consumption. So that's a customer advantage. So this message we could convey to the customers. We got this message only through door-to-door campaign. So that's why I say our door-to-door campaign is nothing but our research and development department. And again, do you remember oil pulling? The concept of oil pulling every morning. Even today, I'm in Delhi. Early morning, I did my oil pulling for 20 minutes. You take 10 ml of nallanna and put it in your mouth and do oil pulling like this. See me? You go on doing this for 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, you are supposed to spit it out. So these 20 minutes, you are doing effective brushing of teeth. Oral care is best maintained with oil pulling. Even during the early period of COVID, the government of India advocated the concept of oil pulling in order to keep you away from COVID. So we marketed oil pulling door to door. And believe me, we came to know certain numerous benefits of oil pulling. I tell you one thing, you'll be surprised. There was a customer at Dindigal who was married, and it was about 8 years since she was married. And in 8 years, she had a particular problem. And that problem, that is monthly cycle. She was not getting her monthly cycle regularly. After oil pulling, she got her monthly cycle set right. Believe me, that we came to know through door-to-door campaign. So is this not a research and development? Because we never read in the book or any literature that doing oil pulling every day keeps your monthly cycle all right. My dear friends, the listeners here, in case if there is anybody at home who has the problem of monthly cycle, ask them to do oil pulling every day. You don't ask me the logic, don't ask me the science. Give me an opportunity. Give it a chance. You don't lose anything. It's only oil that you have at home. And if you do oil pulling every day, we sell more oil. That's a different story. But this is a great benefit. This benefit one of the customers got. Believe me, after about 2 months, our door-to-door ladies went to the same house to find out that the lady became pregnant. I don't say that do oil pulling and become pregnant. That's not my message. My message is, if you do oil pulling, your health is taken care of. So these various interesting information with reference to our products, our quality, we came to know only through the door-to-door campaign that we used to do. So what I suggest my friends here is, when you interact with your customers, which is very essential, only then you know the value of your products. So have such an arrangement where you interact with your customers very frequently, not just your sales team, also yourself, the manufacturer, the CEO, the company itself. So that is another experience, door-to-door campaign. And before I go ahead, I have another interesting information to tell you. And that is, I hope most of you here understand Tamil. So I'm going to tell you some quotation in Tamil, which will explain what I'm going to tell you now. And that is, தேடினால் தேடாததெல்லாம் கிடைக்கும். Do you need me to translate into English, Gopi?
You can, sir, because there are a few who cannot follow Tamil, sir.
Yeah, I will tell them. Don't worry. So most of you understand when I say, தேடினால் தேடாததெல்லாம் கிடைக்கும். My dear friends, when you start looking for things, when you search, when you keep on trying to achieve certain things, you get things which you are not looking for, which you are not searching for. For example, you lose your key and you search for your key in the almirah, in the shelf, and you land up with your passport, which you have been searching for last month and you did not get. So when you search for a certain thing, you may not get that thing, but you may get something more important than that. These experiences, all our innovators, all our scientists, they had in the past. They searched for something. They got something even beyond that. For example, Alexander Graham Bell, the inventor of telephone. My dear friends, he did not invent telephone. He never knew that he will be inventing telephone. He was searching for something else. Do you know what? He was searching for a hearing aid for his wife. His wife was not able to hear properly. So she said, hey, you are a scientist. Why don't you find me a hearing assistant or a hearing aid or whatever you call it? And this man immediately started working. And believe me, he ended up with telephone. Nobody wanted telephone. Today, all of us have telephone. We watch the Zoom meeting using a mobile phone, right? But those days when it was invented, nobody was interested. It was so difficult to even sell the first telephone. I'm told that took more than 10 years to sell the first telephone. But telephone became such a beautiful industry. Today, telephone is everything. Telephone is newspaper. The telephone is entertainment. Telephone is everything, everything. And you don't look for your wife sometimes, but you need your mobile phone all the time, right? So such an important thing, that mobile. When I go out, I may miss anything, but I don't miss my mobile, because that somehow becomes the most important thing, because we depend on mobile for anything and everything. Believe me, this was not invented by Alexander Graham Bell because he wanted to invent it. He was trying to invent something else. He was searching for something else, and he got this. So that is why I say, you search, you search, you continue to search. You will end up with something more than that. Same experience for Columbus. Columbus ventured into the sea, into the Atlantic Sea. You know why? He wanted to find the sea route for India. That was the intention. But he ventured, and suddenly he found a said, "This is India. This is India." My dear friends, that was not India. That was America. And that place where he landed was later called West Indies. It was called West India. That was not India. That was some other place. That was America. See, my dear friends, America was invented because Columbus was searching for a sea route for India. So believe me, this is applicable to me. This is applicable to you. This is applicable to everybody. We keep searching and we land up with something beyond. Okay. So here I have some point to say. Our basic aim, our target was marketing in Tamil Nadu. Basic target. Of course, we went to Bangalore, went to Bombay. These are the two other important places in India. Otherwise, 80% of our business is Tamil Nadu, believe me. And 10% of our business is all over India, the other parts of India, other than Tamil Nadu. And believe me, the balance 10% is all over the world. From the entire world, wherever Tamils are. Here, what I have to tell you is, our focus, our concentration was very much in Tamil-dominated Indian areas, especially Tamil Nadu. Our 80%, 90% work has been done in Tamil Nadu, from Chennai to Kanyakumari. We worked here. And believe me, the market that we got, today our product is present all over the world. Believe me, from Toronto in the Northwest, in Canada, Toronto, to Sydney in Southeast Australia. My dear friends, how is this possible? I worked only in Tamil Nadu, but I get business from all over the world. So my point here is, this is the same thing that happened to Columbus. He wanted to find out sea route for India. He ended up with America. Similarly, I worked for marketing in Tamil Nadu. I got the whole world as my market. So my dear friends, take the message. Thedinal, thedadadallam kedaikum. Maybe you're wondering who wrote this proverb. My dear friends, this is a proverb written by me. If you are going to use this proverb, you can go ahead and use it. But tell my name. It is Muthu of IDHAYAM who has given this proverb. Thedinal, thedadadallam kedaikum. My dear friends, you search, you get things even beyond your search. That's the message here. And then, I believe I can go on for another 15 minutes. Yes. And there is another proverb in Tamil that goes like this. Karumbu tinna kuliya. See, this is not written by me, okay? This is not written by me. This is an age-old proverb which says, Karumbu tinna kuliya. What is the meaning? The meaning is very simple. Suppose, I'll translate this in English as well, though most of you understand when I say Karumbu tinna kuliya. So suppose I'm a coolie, let us say, I'm a coolie, and my master gives me sugarcane and wants me to eat. So I eat the sugarcane. After eating the sugarcane, I cannot ask my master, my coolie, for eating the sugar cane. You understand? When we eat sugar cane, we don't need coolie, but eating sugar cane itself is an experience. Itself is a coolie. It's more than a coolie because you love it. So in Tamil, they say, when you eat sugar cane, you cannot ask for coolie. When you do something that you love, when you do something that you are passionate about, you cannot ask for a coolie. My dear friends, I don't agree with this proverb. My proverb is different. My proverb, or let me say the new kind of proverb, new quote will be like this. You must eat sugar cane and ask for coolie. You get the point? You must eat sugar cane and ask for the coolie. You know how it goes. Whatever you do, you be the best in the world. Suppose you are able to sing, suppose you are able to play music, or suppose you are able to say play badminton, be the best in the world. See, BIW. This BIW is the abbreviation given to us by Robin Sharma, the great writer. When he says BIW, he says, in order to win, see, here we are, the alumni of Annamalai University, Business Network. We are here because we want to listen to people, we want to get ideas, and we want to win. And my dear friends, if you have to win, you must be the best in the world, best in the world. For example, take the case of PV Sindhu. She's the best in the world. She has been working for it for a very, very long time. Maybe when she was about 8 years old, she started. Now probably it is about 20 years. She has been preparing. She has been working so hard. And now she's the Rani. She's the Maharani of the world as far as badminton is concerned. See, this Maharani, this Hindu, you know what is her passion? Her passion is shuttle badminton, right? And is she not getting coolie for that? Is playing shuttle badminton, is eating sugarcane for her? Yes, it is eating sugarcane for her. It is consuming sugarcane for her. But she gets the maximum consideration, maximum coolie for playing shuttle badminton. Believe me, my dear friends. So you do what you are passionate about, but you be the best in the world and get the maximum remuneration. Here I would like to share that PV Sindhu has been contracted for an advertising contract for being a brand ambassador of a company called Lei Ning. It's a Chinese sports company. In that company, she has been engaged as a brand ambassador for 5 years. You know what is I'm told, and I would like to repeat that thing, that quotation that I love most, and that is, do the job you love. Do the job you love. You don't have to work a day in your life. If you love the job that you are doing, you are not going to work. You are going to love and love. And loving is fantastic, my dear friends. So if I do marketing, I don't say marketing is my profession. I must say my passion, my love is marketing. If I am successful, my dear friends, if I am successful in business, it is because my passion is marketing. My younger brother is Satyam. His passion is engineering. His passion is production. And he's looking out of production. And that is the reason we are successful. Believe me, for a month or two, or for a year, if he's going to look at marketing and I'm going to look at production, I'm sorry. I won't say what will happen. So see what you're interested, what you're passionate about, and do that, and you will win laurels. So these are some of the experiences that I wanted to share with you. And I think I have shared with you most of the things. And what about Mr. Gopi? Gopi?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, you are there, Gopi.
Yes, sir. I'm there, sir.
Gopi, I've been talking a lot, and Hope I kept you people happy.
Certainly, yes, sir. Sir, can you take a few questions, sir, from the audience?
I can't take the questions, but I'm more a specialist in marketing, but don't ask me difficult questions.
Sure, sir.
So
sure,
let me choose the question. Go on.
Yeah. Yeah, we can keep the floor open. Participants, you may please unmute and ask your questions, please. Yeah, Pratap, go on. Go on, Pratap.
Good morning, everyone. So congratulations on the 100th webinar. I've gained really a lot from the last 2 years. To sir, sir, my name is Pratap. I'm 2001 chemical engineering from Annamalai University. I run a company called Kana Mattress. We are in the business of couple cotton mattress pillows and cushions. தமிழ்ல சொல்லணும்னா இலவும் பஞ்சு மெத்த தலானி இதெல்லாம் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம் நாங்க, and we sell it online. So we want to bring back the traditional product into vogue and make it more modern and appealing to young audience and all that. And we are fairly successful with that too, sir. I can say that.
So nice.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. So my question to you is, when you said that the Hindi poem, what you told at the beginning, that customer is God. Few customers take it literally and figuratively, and they act as if they are God, and we have to dance to their whims and fancies. Sometimes we have to put them in their place because we ask for certain value, from the customer, because there is a trade happening between them. So if it is not meeting your requirement or like that, so how do you put them in the place, or how do you walk away from that, sir?
See, as far as I'm concerned, when I get a complaint from my customer that he is not happy with my product, I immediately send my sales team or my sales manager or my branch manager to that customer, and I believe that customer. See, that customer may not be right, but I never tell that customer that you are not right. The product is all right. I don't tell. I agree. Yes, my dear customer, you are right. Please give me back that product that you did not like. I am giving you a fresh 1 liter packing of IDHAYAM sesame oil to you. Please try this and find out. My dear friends, this gesture that you approve your customer itself satisfies the customer. The customer, the product that I have given is the same as the product that I'm taking back. But the gesture that we have shown to them, the body language, the response that we gave makes all the difference. That keeps him happy. I tell you, in Tamil Nadu, this experience of mine is restricted to Tamil Nadu. I won't say Kerala. Kerala people are tough. Whereas in Tamil Nadu, when you respond to your customer, the customer is more than satisfied. This is my feedback to you, Pratap.
Sir.
Yeah. Sir, wonderful speech, sir. From Eldermaran, 2007 electrical batch.
How are you?
I'm fine, sir. Fine, sir. Sir, actually, நம்ம ஒரு 5-6 years before மீட் பண்ணும்போது ஒரு ஏர்போர்ட்ல நம்ம பேசும்போது நான் ஜஸ்ட் ஒரு क्वेश्चन கேட்டிருந்தேன். ஆமா சார்,
ரொம்ப சந்தோஷம், சொல்லுங்க.
ஒரு क्वेश्चन கேட்டிருந்தேன். என்னன்னா சார், இந்த மாதிரி நிறைய டூப்ளிகேட் ஆயில்ஸ்லாம் சொல்றாங்க, எப்படி இதயம் வந்து குட் ஆயில்ஸ் எப்படி நீங்க ப்ரூவ் பண்றீங்கன்னு கேட்டதுக்கு நீங்க சொன்னீங்க, நான் திருடலாம் நானே சொல்ல முடியாதுப்பான்னு சொல்லிட்டீங்க ஜென்ரலா. அது ரொம்ப சர்ப்ரைஸா இருந்தது. அப்புறம் என் கார்டு கேட்டீங்கன்னா கார்டு கொடுத்தேன், வீட்டுக்கு ஒரு சாம்பிள் அனுப்பிச்சிருந்தீங்க கம்ப்ளீட்டா. எனக்கு ரொம்ப சர்ப்ரைஸா இருந்தது. ஒரு அன்னோன் பர்சன், நான் வந்து ஒரு கிரிட்டிக்கல் கொஸ்டின்ஸ் ரைஸ் பண்றவங்க கிட்ட அது பொறுமையா நீங்க ரிசீவ் பண்றீங்க, எனக்கு சில இன்புட்ஸும் கொடுக்குறீங்க. ஆனா அந்த சாம்பிள்ஸ் கொடுக்குற இந்த கான்செப்டை எப்படி நீங்க இனோவேட் பண்ணீங்க சார்? ஏன்னா இன்னைக்கு அது ரொம்ப சாதாரண விஷயம். பட் ஒரு 44 இயர்ஸா ஒரு டிராவல் பண்ற ஒரு கம்பெனி வந்து அன்னைக்கு இனோவேட் பண்ணும்போது சாம்பிள்ஸ் பண்ணும்போது ரொம்ப அந்த அந்த கான்செப்ட் ரொம்ப நியூ ஜென்ரலா. அது எப்படி வந்தது? ஏன்னா எனக்கு ரொம்ப இம்ப்ரெசிவா இருந்தது.
அதாவது மார்க்கெட்ல வந்து எங்க ப்ராடக்ட் த பெஸ்ட் ப்ராடக்ட். See, number one quality we have. How do I convince Pratap that I have number one quality? Only when I give you an experience, right? Suppose
Yes.
I give you, like I said in Bangalore experience, I gave my 600, the future customers, I would say potential customers, half a liter of our sample. Half a liter is a big sample.
Yes.
We gave half a liter because if I give a small sample also, there's a possibility that housewife gives it either to the servant maid or the car driver. I want the housewife to use my product, so I give a bigger sample. Okay, that is number one. And number two, she goes through, she consumes my product for 15 days. See, this half liter sesame oil is normally used in 15 days. When somebody uses my product just for 1 day or 2 days, maybe though they don't realize the power of my product, the quality of my product. So I want them to use it for 15 days. So this is the secret behind the size of the sample. What I am trying to tell you is, even if you give a sample, if it is going to be a very small sample, it will not help. The sample must be large enough to use for quite some time. That is one information. And number two, this is not our innovation. This is one of my salesmen or one of my office staff who told that showing people our quality by way of a small sample will help for people to understand that it is a quality product. See, I want the people to buy my product. How do I convince them? I can tell them, this is great, this is excellent. They don't have to believe me, no?
Yes.
In order that they believe me, they need a sample. So the problem is, everybody and anybody cannot give a sample. Whereas in our case, we are able to give a sample.
Okay.
So this does not apply to every industry.
Yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And thank you. You are recollecting those days, when we met.
No, sir. அன்னைக்கு நீங்க கொடுத்த அந்த இன்புட் தான் எனக்கு பிசினஸ் நெக்ஸ்ட் லெவல் போறதுக்கு ஐடியா கிடைச்சு. நான் கேட்டேன், நான் சொன்னேன், சார் நெக்ஸ்ட் 5 இயர்ஸ்ல நான் ஒரு 100 crores டர்ன் பண்ண போறேன்னு சொன்னீங்க. அப்புறம் சிரிச்சு சொன்னீங்க, டோன்ட் கோ திங்க் ஃபாஸ்ட் பட் மூவ்மெண்ட் நீங்க நினைச்சு வந்து ஸ்லோ அண்ட் ஸ்டடியா இருக்கணும்னு சொன்னீங்க. அதுதான் இன்னைக்கு என்னுடைய பிசினஸ்ல இன்புட்டா யூஸ் பண்றேன். ஸோ தேங்க்யூ ஃபார் தட்.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Good morning, Mr. Muthu.
Yeah.
This is Sam from Singapore.
Oh, hi.
I don't know whether you remember me.
See, I'm getting old and I forget people. I'm sorry. Sam,
No.
tell me, Sam.
Okay. See, the concept you are telling, your product is available globally. It is many surprises. எப்படி திருப்பதியில மொட்டை அடிச்சா திண்டிவனத்துல முடி வளரும். And a few years back, the oil was not brand. Okay, நமக்கு தெரிஞ்சதெல்லாம் செக்ல போய் எண்ணெய் வாங்கி சமைப்போம். Okay, that has been branded and you have taken this brand globally. And when we met, you told about goggle the oil every day, and I still practice and I use your product. IDHAYAM.
I'm happy this is a marketing opportunity,
okay,
which I did not plan.
No.
I tell Gopi, I have not asked Sam to join the meeting. It is Sam himself joining the meeting. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
No,
Thank you, Sam.
I still practice, and it's really helpful. And you talk many things about many inspiring things, but the health benefit of IDHAYAM gives to all the people, right? You never highlighted this.
Yeah, now I can tell you, there is a Tamil proverb which says, Vaityanukku kodupadai Vaaniyanukku kodu. Meaning that, I'll repeat, Vaidyanukku kodupadai Vaaniyanukku kodu. Meaning that, instead of spending for your doctor, you spend for the gingerly oil or sesame oil manufacturer. Because that is the oil, if you consume regularly, you will not go to a doctor. That is the Tamil proverb, Vaityanukku kodupadai Vaniyanukku kodu. So I want to tell all the non-Tamil speaking people here that don't spend for the doctor, spend for a quality edible oil. And what is a quality edible oil? For people in Tamil Nadu, sesame oil, nallanai is the best oil because it is your oil, your traditional oil. And for people from Kerala, I don't say you go for sesame oil, you go for coconut oil because that is your tradition. And for people from the North India, don't go for sesame oil, go for mustard oil because that is your tradition. See, whatever is your tradition, you must follow that. There lies your medicine, unave marundu. The food is medicine. And marunde unavu, the medicine, that is in Tamil, unave marundu, marunde unavu. So this is my information to you, Sam. And for your information, Sam, and this is my reply to you. Vaidyanukku kodupadai Vaniyanukku kodu. Spend for quality products. You don't have to go to a doctor, right? But I have my son-in-law, my daughter, my father-in-law, my brother-in-law, everybody is a doctor. Okay. Thank you, Sam.
Thank you. Is your product available in China?
Gopi.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I think he asked. I think Sam asked you a question, sir. Is the product available in China?
Question. I have responded to Sam.
No, is your product is available in China? China.
Yes, in China? What is your question, Sam?
No, is your product available in China?
I do not know, but I don't think it is available in China. Our product is available in Moscow. Our product is available in Tokyo. Our product is available all over the world, but I don't think it is available in China. But if there are South Indians in certain pockets of China, I believe it will definitely be available in China as well, though we do not supply to China straight away. For example, yeah, tell me.
When you are serving a human community, why you should be very partial only to a South Indian? Because this product has been well accepted by most of the Indians, and I think other race of the people should know the benefits and,
No, my point is very simple. I go with the tradition. See, my grandmother used sesame oil. All the grandmothers of Tamil Nadu use sesame oil. So we must use sesame oil. That is my logic. I don't say that everybody in the world must use sesame oil. No. You have your own grandmother's recipe as edible oil for you, right? That is the edible oil that we must use. And the market that I am talking about, the world, the market all over the world, wherever Tamils are, they buy our product. See, when I say people in Toronto, they buy, I don't say Canadians. When I say people in Sydney, I don't mean Australians. It is Tamils, wherever they are.
No, your
Number
brand,
two will
other
be Telugus.
No, besides IDHAYAM, your other brand, Mantra, has been well accepted by India, North India, right?
It has been well accepted in, again, Tamil Nadu. Okay. We are the largest selling groundnut oil in Tamil Nadu. We are the second largest of sesame oil in the world, in the whole world. And for your information, Chinese make sesame oil and consume sesame oil. Chinese, Koreans. But the sesame oil that they make is a different quality. They roast the sesame and then extract oil. So that oil will be deep brown in color.
Yes.
Whereas the oil used by Tamils and or Telugus will be golden yellow in color. Okay. So when some of my friends ask me, for example, Sam has another question, and he may ask me, see, olive oil happens to be the most important oil. Why not we use olive oil? Suppose Sam asks me that question, my response would be this. Sam, when I go to find a daughter-in-law for my son, I don't go to Italy. I go to my town. I go to my friends' places. I go to my district and find out from my fraternity, from my community, what is best for my son. And again, I don't go to Italy. So going to Italy and getting a daughter-in-law, it may not be very interesting all the time. See, we had the experience in India. We got a daughter-in-law from Italy. Okay. So we are happy with a daughter-in-law from our fraternity. So what I suggest is, want an edible oil? Ask your grandmother. Don't ask Italian Prime Minister or American President. Okay. That's my message. Thank you. So Pratap wants to ask me something. Pratap.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you for giving me the second chance. So நாங்க வந்துட்டு like I just took this question from Sam. நீங்க வந்துட்டு when you started like 45 years back, branded oil எதுவும் இருந்திருக்காது. So you wanted to put a brand. So அதே மாதிரி தான் நாங்களும் இலவம் பஞ்சு மெத்த இதுல வந்துட்டு brand எதுவும் கிடையாது. So we want to compete with all factory made branded products. So that you have been successful and you have become a market leader. Now there will be a lot of copycats and people who will follow you or try to topple your position. So how do you maintain your edge apart from quality, sir? Because quality is taken. Apart from quality, how do you maintain your edge and market leadership position, sir?
My dear friends, my policy of looking at the competition is not looking at the competition. Forget the competition. Normally in a 100 meters dash, the man who runs first never looks at his competition. So it is one policy to forget the competition, to ignore the competition and go ahead. Here, Swami Chinmayananda has a message for us. That is, I'll tell you in Tamil, then I'll translate. In Tamil, it goes like this. Netraya unnai vida. Netraya Prathapai vida. Indraya Pratap munneri irukkrara. Avladhan. Pratap should not bother about his competition. Pratap should be bothered about Pratap's performance in 2021, 2020, and 2022. Whether you have done better in 2021 vis-a-vis 2020. Whether you have done better in 2022 vis-a-vis 2021. Pratap, that is enough. Okay, so sir. I am my competition. There is no other person who is my competition. I have to better myself. I have to excel myself. Okay, that's my response to you, Pratap.
And any strategies you follow to excel yourself, sir? Because this is a B2 direct to customer market where we are working in. So
yeah,
in terms of advertisements, in terms of communication, how to reach out to customers.
See, I tell you that I want to share with you a small story. There is a lion and there is a tiger. The lion and the tiger talking to each other as they walk in the forest. The tiger asked the lion, hey, why you are roaring like a fool? The tiger considers lion's roaring foolish. So the tiger asked the lion, why do you roar like a fool? You know the reply of the lion? The lion says, my dear tiger, this is not foolish. This is advertising. That is what the lion says. This is advertising. As I advertise, they call me the king of the forest. They call me the king of the forest. So the tiger understands, oh, that is the idea behind this advertisement. Or that is the idea behind the roaring of the lion. My dear friends, my dear Pratap, something happened there, then and there. And that was, a rabbit was listening to the story. A rabbit must be quiet in the forest. A rabbit must hide itself in the bushes in the forest. But the rabbit should not have listened to this conversation. It listened to that conversation. And the rabbit wanted to become the king of the forest. You know what the rabbit did? The rabbit tried to roar. It raised its voice. It could not roar. But unfortunately, there was a fox who came to investigate, and the fox had lunch. The rabbit became the lunch for the fox. My dear friends, advertisement will not bring you success. Advertisement will bring you success only when you have quality. Pratap, you get the point?
I get
If
it.
you have quality, you can advertise. That is, the
Right.
quality must be like the king lion in the forest, you know. I don't have
Got it,
anything
sir.
against the rabbit, but the point is, rabbit cannot advertise in the forest. Rabbit must have kept quiet. The lion can advertise. Similarly, if you have the goods, if you have the quality goods, if you are confident that your quality is the best, you advertise. Go ahead. But
Got it,
otherwise,
sir.
advertising is not necessary. Thank you.
Fine, sir. Thank you so much, sir. I'll go and advertise my products.
Go
Thank you
ahead.
so much, sir.
Go ahead. Thank you, Gopi, for this extraordinary opportunity, because you are more than about maybe 70 or 80 people listening to me. That was a great opportunity. And I'm very happy that you have been working so hard. All the best.